A lot of people have been asking you your top 5 dancehall artists, so I have to ask about your top 5 hip-hop and rap artists. They don't have to be in any order, but...
No, that's easy. My favorite rapper of all time is Tupac.
Watch out, Boomshots. You tell him so there's a make the weight and murmur now. So this one is a short shot. You can't stop. Boomshots!
Boomshots.
As we talk about clash culture, of course, that is a big culture in the rap scene.
Yes.
You know, you probably have been paying attention to the Kendrick and Drake clash.
Yes.
In your mind or your opinion, who do you think won?
Drake. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? Kendrick is a lyricist, and I am also a lyricist, so I appreciate his art. But Drake is to me, Drake gets his point across on a global scale. He's more commercial, which is also part of being a superstar. Not just lyrics. You have to be able to capture as much people as possible. You know what I mean? Because think about it, Bob Marley, One Love, that's one of the easiest songs to remember. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's not just about lyrics. You have to also have that commercial appeal too. So in my opinion, like I said, Drake.
And you know, Drake has been repping you even when you were away. I mean, he's been free Cartel, and he loves to draw for the Jamaica sound.
Yeah. Jamaican culture is big, you know what I mean? And Drake is from Toronto, so go figure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? London, New York, Toronto, you know what I mean? Those big cities. Jamaican culture is huge in places like those.
Oh, so there's been talks about you wanting to collab, or I'm sure Drake can't wait, but is there anything in the pipeline?
I mean, we're supposed to have a collab coming out with Cardi B.
So that's happening.
Definitely. I mean, TJ Records is actually working on that, and then hopefully the Nicki collab, because I recorded my part for the song already, so hopefully that comes out soon, and you know, Drake is definitely a must. You know what I mean? So that it is what it is. You know who I like too? This kid from England, Central C. Mm-hmm. I like his style. So Central, go for link.
That hit your inbox already. Am I saying it right?
No, but I like that.
Okay. As we sit here, and this is off script, I just thought about when I asked about Kendrick and Drizzy, because of course I'm sure you're a fan of the Pimp a Butterfly, and like you said, he's a great lyricist.
Yeah.
Do you think Kendrick has more of Addy Banton and Drake as more of Vybz Kartel? Because I feel like you did that. You're such a great lyricist. You're such a great thinker, but you found a way to take things so commercial.
Exactly. Good point. And I like that question because he was actually one of my mentors, Djuvane. We were in New York. I think it was around 2004. And Djuvane was like, "Youth, you're full of lyrics, but you see, anytime you slow it down, when the people them can't hear you." When he said that, it's like a light bulb came on. And that's when I started fine-tuning the lyrics. So we had to make that balance between lyrics and commercial. And that's where it all started. So yeah, you're right. So Kendrick would be the more black Cartel as opposed to the world boss, who is that commercial dude.
And I can't miss out the girls. I have to rep for the girls all the time, right?
Me too.
Yes, we know. And, you know, big up your new relationship and not going there. But before that happened, there were a lot of girls lining up to be the teacher's pet.
Yes, true that. I mean, they're still lining up. We just not accepted any you know, I mean, candidates right now. So
now?
Yeah. Or in the for now and in the foreseeable future.
Does that mean wedding bells?
Definitely. I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I mean,
well, that is going to be one heck of a wedding.
I'm telling you.
You gotta let Freedom Street happen, and then you gotta.
Yes, because you know how marriages go. So after Freedom Street, you know, marriage is the opposite of freedom.
So you ready for that yet?
Yeah,
I mean, you have been tied down for a while, so.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean,
well, you know what they say: happy wife, happy life.
Exactly. So you know.
You're ready for that?
Nope, of course. I know how to keep the ladies happy.
Girls are crying right now.
I know.
But like you said, growth.
Yes. Sorry, ladies.
I'm assuming you will never stop singing about the girls. I mean,
never.
I'll be honest with you. When I've had a bit too much to drink and we start partying with my friends, we'll draw for Fever.
Yes.
And you know,
classic.
You have been known to be someone that understands women.
Yes, I do.
What's how, what, when?
I mean, I don't know. It's innate. It's natural. You know what I mean? So I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a thing. So, I mean, when I was 17 years old, my girlfriend was 27.
No.
Yes.
How old?
When I was 17, my girlfriend was 27.
Is that legal?
I have been well trained in the art of pleasing women, physically and musically, so. And
mentally, right?
And mentally,
I
too.
mean,
yeah. True that.
It's not a small thing, if you don't mind me saying. Sidem was a social worker in England with a career and friends and family.
Yes, true that.
And somehow felt such a connection to you.
Yes.
To leave all of that to come and be here. And not knowing 1,000% that.
If I would even be free or not. I mean, I have a way with words and, I can be very convincing, so.
So you just picked up the phone and said, oh?
More or less, you know what I mean? And she was like, okay. She came. So and she has been here 2 years before I got released. So she actually came the 15th of August, 2022. You know what I mean? And I got released the 31st of July, 2024. So it's like 15 days less 2 years. She was here. But you know what I mean? I took care of her. You know what I mean? House, car, money, you know how that.
And she just came?
Yeah, she came.
More than once?
Multiple times.
Bad joke on my part.
You started it. So, yeah.
But that's unbelievable.
I know, that's what I do. Unbelievable stuff. And it's a blessing. But yeah, man. My fiance, and nothing can change that, I'm good with she good with me. That's all that matters.
That is really cool. And I think that you're really setting an example for the new generation, because it's nice really when an artist is doing new things all the time. And I think that's what people loved about Vybz Kartel. Yeah. You never know what he's going to do next.
Yes, expect the unexpected. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I mean, it's good that it is an example, but I didn't look at it that way. Right. I'm just living my life.
Well, you're being natural.
Exactly. I'm just living.
But there's a reason why people follow you. It's not that you are. And in some ways, even your mistakes, when you came out of prison, the first thing you said is, kids, it's not worth it.
Hell no, it's not. Think about it. What's better, to be in a prison cell or to be free and be able to wake up anytime you want, go grab anything you want from anywhere you want? You know what I mean? It makes no sense, man. And I would never want to see my worst enemy in prison either. So I have to tell the kids like, bro, F that, that's bull. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So talking about prison, I know I've heard you talk about how you made songs and the way you had to do it, which is unbelievable.
Yes.
You've been making songs for 10 years. Mm-hmm. When you sang Any Weather, I mean, I can talk from a personal experience, like that song really means so much. Yes. Along with other songs.
I understand what you mean. I did that song in Spanish Town, by the way.
Oh.
I was in Spanish Town prison at the time when I did that song. I did a lot of songs. That was where I did the Tutanisha album as well. And what other album? I think I did 2 albums there. You know what I mean? But I had to find a way to do what I had to do. You know, because music is my everything. So.
But the message in that song is really great.
Any Weather, of course, that's a powerful song. It's an anthem right now. And so much so that because I have a list of songs that I did in prison that I shot videos for, but I wasn't able to be in the videos. So we're going to reshoot them. As a matter of fact, we literally reshot Lemonade with my son, Liquor Vybz, which is coming out tomorrow on his Vivo channel.
Oh, wow.
We shoot it over Fever, Any Weather, Ignite the World. We're doing a couple, like Banana. So we have like 10 songs we're going to reshoot. But Any Weather, the concept behind it, the message behind it is also true dancehall as well. I mean, tell the youth them, uplift themselves from poverty, and just do the right thing. Get the cheddar, money maker, any weather, berry, treasure, dig it up with the leather. You know what I mean? Not going on there. Yeah.
And you lived through that and came out and
yes.
Talk about a message that is living through without going under.
Exactly. It is a message, and it's like me speaking my future into existence. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's one of my favorite songs, which I hate to say, because all my songs are like all my children. So to pick a favorite one is like, but yeah.
You have a lot of kids then, if you have
exactly. Father Abraham.
So I know we have to wrap up. You mentioned you also did the To Tanisha. Is there a connection there anymore? Or?
Oh, I mean, like, do we talk?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is.
Right. It's part of history.
Yes. So, yeah.
Which there's a lot of. And I know we could sit here for a long time, but we appreciate the value and time that we had with you. Yes. I do have to ask, a lot of people have been asking you your top 5 dancehall artists. So I have to ask about your top 5 hip-hop and rap artists. They don't have to be in any order, but...
No, that's easy. My favorite rapper of all time is Tupac, which he did the West Side. So this is where the Gaza sign comes from, the Port Empire sign. That's how much of an influence Tupac has had on me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I think he's a lyricist. He's like a revolutionary. I mean, so he's my favorite rapper of all time. My favorite rapper alive is Lil Wayne.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Full of lyrics. Then you have Drake, you have Wu-Tang Clan, and now, I mean, I'm listening to a lot of Young Thug. So, yeah. So now, I mean, but the Lil Wayne can never change. The Tupac can never change. The Wu-Tang Clan can never change. But like a few years ago, I was vibing to this kid from Chicago, and he had a vibe too. But now I'm back listening to Young Thug, who was recently freed from jail. So.
I did want to ask one more thing about Massacre.
Yes.
Love that song, Infrared, one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's a big song too. Yeah, man.
And
shout out Massacre.
He's a great...
One side.
Exactly, he's a great lyricist.
Yeah, true.
And I feel you are one of his biggest inspirations, of course.
True that.
His flow is very much similar. You've collabed with him a few times. What is so special about him that you've chosen to collab with him?
I mean, the connection, he's from Portmore, more or less. He went to Calabar, I went to Calabar. He's friends with TJ, TJ is my bro. And I think TJ produced Infrared as well, so that's where the connection came about. And I respect him as well. He's a lyricist and he's a bad artist. And he has that, he can DJ. If you understand what I mean, like not a lot of DJs can DJ. They're more of a sing-J type. But he can actually DJ like a Buju, like a Cartel, like a Shabba, like a Bounty Killer. So that's the essence of DJing. You know what I mean? That big voice.
And when a DJ really DJs, you feel it.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand what I mean. Yes. So that it is what it is.